Hello everybody, I'm Amy and I have a few jobs to do today in the garden. It's the 10th of June today and these are the seeds I'm going to be sowing. I've got parsnips and I bought all of these seeds from Seeds Ireland and so far they haven't failed me. Parsnips, carrots, I've never grown these before, kohlrabi. So I'm excited to try these. It says you can sow it from April all the way to August. So let's see how this turns out. Good old Irish Swede, however you want to say it. That's going to be tasty. And then I have some kale. Never grown this, so hopefully it tastes good. And I got 2 packets of my favourite flowers, nasturtiums. These grow so well. I tend to keep them in the pot though, unless you want them to spread everywhere. Yeah, and that's what I'm sowing today. My first sowing of today is going to be king carrots, autumn king carrots. These store really well for a really long time, at least that's what I'm told. So we already have a few sowings of carrots. This might be our second last one, and we'll probably get this, if we sow it now, we'll probably get it maybe October, November. I'm not 100%, but sure, we can just pick them when we think they're ready. I have my seeds. I just like to sprinkle them over. I don't care if too many come up. I just pick them if there's too many. But one of my carrots we didn't get that many from one, so I like to have a load of seeds sown, and then hopefully a lot of them germinate. But if not, we have loads in here. And then I'm going to we have a lot in here, so we have a few more for the next batch we do. And I'm going to get some more compost, and I'm just going to lightly cover them. And I already watered the soil, so it's good and moist. Maybe one more little bit. And then I'm going to water them in some more. And I just put them here beside the chairs. First things first, before I start sowing any seeds, I need to fill up my trays with compost. And I like to give them a good water before the seeds go in. I don't like to overwater the seeds from the top, because sometimes they can get washed away because they're so small. Now, time to water them in. Now the module trays are ready for some seeds. Which ones will I sow first? Parsnip, kale, swede, and kohlrabi. Maybe these. I've never seen these seeds before, so I'll sow these first. I'm going to move outside to sow the seeds. It's very warm in this polytunnel. Here we are. 26 degrees. Very warm. The first thing I did was make my labels, because normally I don't bother, and I'm guessing what all my seedlings are. Like I have my seedlings here, I have an idea now that they're bigger. I have my sweet peas, my green beans, and flowers. Don't know what kind of flowers, but flowers. So I decided I'll label everything this time. So I think it's about to rain, so let's try to get this done as quick as we can. So, kohlrabi first. Each bulb can weigh more than 2 kilos. so it needs a lot of space. You can start indoors before putting it outside. Okay. Oh my god, they're tiny seeds. I don't know if you can see that. My seed book. And my kohlrabi label. They're so small. Which one will I use? Maybe this one. Like I was saying, this soil is already pre-watered, so it'll be a lot easier, especially for the smaller seedlings. It's quite windy now, so let's see. I'm just pressing down with my finger, and then I'm just going to sprinkle them in. Maybe I'll try to aim for two per little part, but I don't know. 1, 2. That's the kohlrabi seeds. So I'll save a few of them. I don't need them all. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of compost over the kohlrabi seeds, not too much though. There we are. And I'm going to give these a wee water and put them in the polytunnel. And they're in their little propagator. I'm going to go on to swede next. You can sow that from April to June. So we're 10th of June now, so plenty of time. Let me see. We'll do the smaller tray here. I have my label ready, just so we know what we're growing this time. And I'll just do a wee impression. I'm going to be sprinkling them in. A few people in the family love this, and my mum uses it as well with the Sunday dinner. So let's see, my first time growing this as well. The seeds are really the same size and the same look as the kohlrabi, and that's the swede seeds. And again, a little bit of compost on top, and a wee water in. All these in the polytunnel till they grow, and then I'll bring them outside, because I don't think they're warmth loving vegetables. Okay, so what's next? Kale. From April to June, and you harvest it September to November. Our spinach is all bolted, so hopefully this will be a good replacement for spinach for our dinners. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So aiming for around 24 plants. And I'll probably do the same, 2 little seeds in each, and hope they germinate. The weather doesn't know what it wants to do today. One minute it's raining, next minute it's sunny. But sure, that's Ireland. Parsnips. Sowing March to June, harvesting from July to March. Okay. Sow directly outside. Oh. I suppose they grow like carrots, I guess. Yeah, I'll sow them directly. I'll find a spot in the garden for them. What else do we have? Oh yeah, flowers, nasturtiums. My favourites. So excited for these. And the seeds are ginormous compared to those other ones. That's the seed. Okay, how far? And I'm just going to do one per little module thing. And push them a little bit down. And nasturtiums. And I'm going to put all these in the polytunnel, and then I'm going to find a place for the parsnips. Okay. There are more little flower seedlings I have going. I have this little part here free beside the onions that I'm thinking I'm going to put the parsnips, but I want to hit some of the weeds up and loosen up the soil and add a little bit more soil. I'm not sure if this ground is too rocky, but sure, we'll give it a go and put a few in buckets, and then we'll see. But if anybody knows any tips on growing parsnips, let me know. I've never grown them before. Never seen seeds like this before. Carrots. And 15 centimeters apart, maybe here. I'm just going to tie a wee rope around this bed, just because I know the dogs, they love walking all over the ground and stuff.